right now we are starting our second workshop for today. It's about coaching, and I want to give the floor to the Ida. So Ida, please.
It's Edina.
Edina, sorry.
May I ask to share my screen, please? So happy Sunday, everybody. Nice to meet you all. My name is Edina Illés, and I'm going to tell you a bit about coaching today. Thank you, Leila, for inviting me. And I have to tell you at the beginning that even if I'm not part of the whole weekend, but I have to say I'm super proud of you because you are here today. And the whole weekend you've been working on something which is important for you. And also we're going to highlight how coaching can support you along your journey today. So that's why I'm here with the workshop. I'm going to tell you a bit about me, then why coaching is here, and then how it involves together with the personal development. And as well, I will give you some tips of self-coaching. So basically, just quickly about me, I am a coach myself, and I'm also serving sometimes as a mentor, and I'm the founder of the program Scale with Balance, where I'm supporting my female leaders to overcome their burnout and become stress-free because I trust in a balanced lifestyle. And basically, I'm also many times joining the Growth Mentor Academy to host their sessions on mental health issue, our mindset, and the goal setting. I'm all about communities, so building communities, and I trust that together we grow even further and faster. And I love to highlight that I'm also an accountability partner to many, as accountability become a huge important part of our lives. So basically, I would like to now here speak about why is it important to have a coach. So I believe that all of you are here because you want to test your idea or you joined a certain project, right? So when we want to push our idea further or we want to become ourselves that coach, that entrepreneur, we are here to okay, so now I'm ready to be self-made. So why I would need somebody to tell me what to do? So isn't it like you started your own business just because in the first place to avoid it and to approach something which is inside you and you want to bring further to show the world? Well, I have to be here honest. I'm like a true believer in coaches and mentors. Myself, I have many mentors and always working with a personal coach is because it helps me guide. It helps me to figure it out some business and some life challenges, because along the way you are building towards something. We are always going to face some challenges and we will always have to narrow down our focus. And this we truly can do with support, with somebody to discuss it, because as we are starting out, we might have some struggles or questions regarding certain parts of our idea. So this, if we don't have a partner or a co-worker or somebody by our side, having a specific coach to our challenge would be a super benefit for you, because it will help you to spot your weak points and help you to walk you to the right set of questions, meanwhile hold you accountable along the way. So why I'm highlighting this? Because there is simply no longer the time for you to learn while doing. Remember, there were many times the ways we learned while we were doing things and we have time to develop. But the world shifted so much nowadays, and every day by day, technology is developing, things are changing in the world. People know something what you don't know. So for example, as David had you the pitch workshop, he knows better how to pitch. So why don't you hire somebody who quickly teaches you how to put out the exact word of pitching, or hiring a business coach or hiring a performance coach? There are so many opportunities and people are getting educated in the way they can the best because they experienced it the way. So why don't you ask for help? When you ask for help and look for that specific coach, it will help you to truly identify and see where your focus should go to, kick out those blind spots, and truly gain that competitive edge where you go from point A to point B. Your personal growth will suddenly shift rapidly because you know where you focus on. You make yourself accountable because you start building a habit with somebody else. The best part, which everybody loves, like save time and money, because when you don't learn while doing, probably you quicker gonna solve the certain challenges and situations by learning by somebody else or being a little bit navigated. Set value-oriented goals and even more specific, tangible goals, because many times we set ourselves the goals, but we forget to be as specific as possible, which is truly important nowadays, because then you probably, if you don't give yourself a specific measure of the goal, or you don't feel what kind of emotions it will bring along, the deadline for it, or frequently you have to work towards achieving that goal, you won't be able to like tick the box like, yes, I'm done the goal. More specific you become while even setting your goal, the better you will proceed. And all of that will help you to step out truly out of your comfort zone, because you will be ready. You will be ready to feel everything which is coming along the way, see the fears which are arising, see what are the possibilities for you to tackle and what are the possibilities already. If you have the team together, you can move forward. So goals. So basically how you do this, you usually go down and brainstorm, getting goals set. I usually work with SMART or Meta Plus, but there are many methodologies out there which help you to set as specific goals as possible. And once you get there, you walk through this brainstorming process and setting the goals, you start acknowledging how your focus is clear, how you know where you want to work through. Because when even building a business idea or when even working towards it, you know, your goals might change every 3 months, every 6 months, or something might happen which affects your business or your idea from a different perspective, or something in your personal life. So you always have to go back and back to understand what's your whole vision and what were the goals set in order to stay focused. And this way you will start be in time, because once you set your goals and you know what you are working towards, what's your time, what when it's going to happen, or by when you set yourself, then those to-do lists, even we are here to set all the time, will help us be even easier and useful, because you will allocate yourself what to do on weekdays, how many hours you have to work, even apply like a flex time that you know you can play with your hours and have extra or less. All of this will be helped with walkthrough. And as there is a saying, you don't need to walk alone. Just work with somebody by your side, work with somebody. Sometimes even you recognize just having that accountability partner is truly beautiful. Here I wanted to also like show you as part of, usually I work with either Pizza of Life or the Moon of Life, depends on where my client needs to go. But as you can see, just the work and career is a small piece between 12 other. So self-evaluation and looking into what all of areas of your life and understanding where they are at, rate them and setting goals for different areas, helping you to get more clarity and focus overall picture. And then of course, by working towards something, you can always highlight one slide which you want to improve or work towards. So now is your weekend here to try and improve and see how your idea develops. Great, this is your work and career slice, but it's still just one slice of many all. So always remember that in order to function completely, remember also look into the other areas of your life. Remember what's your meaning of life, what's your life purpose, but do you also work on your personal development constantly? Is your health okay? And once you also start to tackle, just focus on these small bits of parts, you will move towards defining truly what your to-dos has to be. And it's not going to be just a to-do anymore, but it's also going to be a want, because you are enjoying yourself while you are doing so. And as an if you become like an entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur, you're going to be the captain of your own ship. So you're going to face hurricane winds, tsunami waves, good and bad, challenges, success stories, everything will arise. And always going back to your pizza of life or whatever, you will see what was working, what goals you had previously, and how everything shifts. Probably this will shift again, but you can reevaluate it yourself and you can look into it. And what's even better, it's like, remember, so even if you are like a captain always needs a trustworthy first mate to chart, navigation plans, perform those shipping inspections, lighten up captain loads, and entrepreneur needs a coach to pave the course of success. So always to keep up the passion, the boldness, and before even like possibly walking into the burnout or working into something, if you recognize there is one thing you don't know how to do, instead of just procrastinate or work towards you like, I'm going to deal with, just ask for help. I trust all of us has already a big network. So even if it's not a specific coach, just ask for help. Always remember, you need somebody to be by your side. And it's always important for this to come up with an own action plan. Having the right action plan will help you to move further. And that's why I also wanted you to bring up something about also self-coaching, because it's not only about being coached by someone. Of course, it helps you because it brings you the safety net, it brings you the immediate accountability support, it makes sure that somebody is looking over your shoulder, being by your side, and making sure that they are supporting you along the journey. But you can also probably start with self-coaching. So by self-coaching, meaning you come up with your own action plan. You will understand your own values. So probably might be your strengths, might be your weaknesses, because now as you're experiencing working on team, as I saw also on Slack, you will ask for somebody else into your team because you already acknowledged what is that you can do and what can others support you with. And it's already great because if you set your goals for yourself, you will know what you need. Like, for example, just simple as setting a fitness goal, like losing 5 kilos. Of course, you're going to hire a coach because you want to understand quicker how you do it instead of running those kilometers, probably just eating veggies and your weight is still not moving because everybody is different. So it can help you to just understand. So once you identify your interest, either if it's a career or personal development or within your life purpose, set goals for yourself. Just 3 simple goals. Set them, be as specific as possible. If I take only Meta Plus, it's M is measurable. So set that goal is like you can tick the box afterwards, like, yes, I've done it. So be specific with numbers, or there's something which highlights that you know that you finished that goal, even if it's launching one new idea or one new project. Set goals yourself, meaning also like emotions, like E. What kind of emotions will it bring up to you? How you will feel about it? How it will make you feel? How it would the situation look like? BT, timeable. So be specific with the deadline or the frequency you need to walk toward that goal. If it's going to happen every Monday, every Tuesday, every Friday, be as specific as possible. And also A is like, can you feel the feeling that it's truly achievable? If it's truly achievable for you, then there is nothing to think about because you know you can do it, but it's a bit challenging. But every goal has to be a bit of challenging because you are working towards it, right? And plus, it has to have a positive effect on you. Like, we are living in a world that we have to think positively and making more for that. So this will help you to create your own personal development plans because when you're going to be more specific, those plans will arise. And of course, educate yourself. So you will know if it's something you need to learn or think about, Once you make those plans and goals yourself, you will see what kind of words step out, or you will see what is the extra thing you need to learn. So this will help you to working towards educating yourself. And my favorite one, hold yourself accountable. See how you can challenge yourself. See how you can make yourself do the work. See how you can alone wake up every morning and do it for yourself and your own benefit. Once you see it and once you know what you're wanting to come, you will do it. So here I also wanted to brought up a few questions. It's like, try to just sit on it and truly understand what is your vision and why is it important for you. So what was your vision to start this idea in the first place? What was your vision just joining this week? And what's your overall vision? Why are you here? Why you want to do this? And once you understand your vision, more tackle, let's be again specific. Where do you want to be with your business or career? And of course, life 6 months from now. So just write down and spend a few minutes or even half an hour and write where you want to be, where you picture yourself, like what is you truly want to work towards. And once you settle this, you will see that setting your own goals and understanding it will help you walk easier and easier day by day. And also, I think it's really important to also see now to describe it for yourself how your daily life looks like. Because once you see how your daily life looks like, if you work like 16 hours or if you work 8 hours, what it's missing? Do you spend time outside? Do you do the extracurricular activities you want to spend on yourself? Do you have time for your family? So just see how it looks like. Be truly honest to yourself, because that's number one. And once you see that, go for it, walk towards it and see. And if you're going to be like, something is missing or something is not okay, how it looks like for you, then you know it's time to change. Then you know you have to work on something. Then you recognize, okay, the awareness knock on your door. So what is going to be that shift which is going to be there? And to just finalize it, I will leave a link somewhere. I will ask the ladies where. So I wanted to give you, if you feel like after this weekend you learned a lot and you experienced with the team, just feel free to check out my calendar and book a free discovery call, because I trust that in times like this, clarity is many times important, and probably just being walked through a few questions can help you already make the next step. So this is just a gift for you to acknowledge that it's happening, because all of you are here this weekend. And I think that's a big thing, to work all weekend like this. And what I wanted to do with you, I know many of you have a camera off, but it's okay. Just raise your hands, have it raised up, seek in all the energy. I hope the sun is shining at your place as well, but just seek it in. And as you have these hands up, and we are living this virtual world and we are alone, but we are not alone. So take this hand, put it on your shoulder. Just congratulate yourself that you are doing great. You are a hard worker. You've been here the whole weekend and you are still continuing doing so because you are here to shine your light. And remember, just congratulate yourself, because this is you are doing it for, nobody else, just you. So take your hand with you, and I'm wishing you lots of successes. And if you have some questions, I hope we still have time. If not, then I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you, Edina. It was a really good session, and at the end it's just like I think what our participant really needed.